Hey, Christine. Does going back to 8:30 work better for you? Although today's Friday, isn't it? Hey, Kristen. Hey, Amy. Good morning, everybody. Hey, Jean. Ooh, hi, Danielle. How's everybody doing in this full moon energy? Did you guys do your full moon call yet? I know some of you did because I saw you there. Good morning, Rose. I've got my fairy earrings on this morning. And Peony's here this morning as well. She says, good morning. Hey, Jackie. Good to see you. Whew. I feel like I'm taking a nice deep breath because they're about to slow down for this crazy girl over here. Hey, Sarah. Hey, Zoe. Yeah. So, we're still very much in this full moon energy. I'm like buzzing. Hey, Claudia. Good morning. Excited to see you later. It's gonna be a good day. All right, so I have things to tell you before I launch into the other things. And what are they? The live schedule has changed. So for October, I will be going live Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that's the new schedule. And Monday and Friday will be the energy updates. And then Wednesday will be, dealer's choice of a 20-minute ramble for you to enjoy. So that's my new schedule. I'm kind of excited too because clearing space means I'll be able to kind of pop in here more and do live card pulls, which I haven't done in a million years and I really miss doing. Hi, Joe. Joe, sending you lots of love and healing. So I'm super excited for that. If you don't know yet about reactivation, it has launched. The first week of it has launched and I'm super excited about it. I'm already getting some feedback on the bedtime meditation, and so that was really exciting. So reactivation is a 4-week quote unquote course. It's something that you do at your own pace and without any homework or anything like that. You listen to 10 minutes of me talk in the morning, and then there's a bedtime meditation and a topic each of the 4 weeks that help to align you to these ever-increasing new earth frequencies that are coming in really strong in October. So if you're looking for something to kind of help you move through October and get you aligned with what's happening, that may be your ticket. If you are part of Restoration, you have a new code to use for your 25% off discount, and that's in your email. And you can find that on the website, and I put a link there. So I'm really excited about that. So that's the new stuff. I'm not doing any events in October, which is like, but I'm not. And the only thing I'm doing is Women's Circle. So I'm excited about joining with you guys for that as well. All right, so full moon stuff, my friends, fiery Aries. The biggest thing I want to talk to you about this particular full moon is what you do after it. Okay, and I say this in the full moon call, but I'm going to tell all of you guys here again because it bears repeating. After you do your releases, don't fill the space. Don't fill the space. When you make space, let it be. This is a huge and difficult thing for us to do, because anytime we make space, we're like, oh, I need to fill that space with something and be very productive. It's the opposite now. So do what you think is not productive. Take care of yourself and leave empty spaces alone, because the empty space is needed to start generating fresh energy so that when we move into the new moon in only 2 weeks, every time it's 2 weeks, but it still surprises me, in only 2 weeks, you will then know what you need to seed. You will not question it because it will be so clear what wants to come through for you energetically. And we're really, 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 really focusing on the energy here and not the specifics, because everything is changing all the time right now. All the time. It is one shift after another shift after another shift. And if you get anchored to something physical right now, something 3D, you're likely going to get either disappointed, confused, exhausted, or whatever. You don't need to be attached to things right now. You need to be anchored in a higher level energy. And you find that by asking yourself consistently, what makes me happy? What do I want? How does my body feel? When am I in alignment? All of those things. That's the energy that you want to anchor yourself into. Anchor yourself into that. We are pulling ourselves out of all of the old, okay? So any of the parts of you that are still anchored in old energy need to come out. And when you pull them out, let them breathe. Let yourself breathe for a minute, right? Before you plant yourself down. And that is what this space is. And that is why this October is so important, because we have this space-making release right now at the beginning. We have a thoughtful planting of seeds in the middle. And then we have another release to really make sure that we are entering into November light as a feather. Light as a feather. We no longer want heavy things on us. And it's going to be really interesting for you, I think, this weekend to observe what things come up to the surface. Because when you do the new moon, when you do the full moon call, that is stirring up your pot, okay? What we did last night was really stirring up your pot. And you may not have gotten all of the feels right away, but they're coming out now. So observe what feelings come up and trust yourself enough to know you know how to do this. You've been doing all of the emotional legwork this whole year. So when something big comes up, use your tools, right? Sit with it for a minute, identify it. Some of these things truly just need acknowledgement and need to be sent off with love. And that's what we're doing now. We're sending off the old things with love and gratitude, not with anger, not with frustration, not with anxiety, not with sadness. It's with love and gratitude, because all of those things have been necessary up until this point and have served us and taught us and helped us. And now we're moving into the next level and we don't need them. And just like the earth has its death and rebirth cycles, so does everything. And so the time for some of these things that are holding us down, that were once holding us down in a good way, it's time for them to move away. And that is so natural and so healthy and so correct. So we don't have to be sad, we don't have to cling, we don't have to be anxious about it. Send it with love, lots of love. So this weekend, feel what comes up and allow yourself to experience that, and then feel love and gratitude for it. And then let it the fuck go, because we have stuff to do and your energy is needed to create. This month is so pivotal in us linking in to our own creative potential and energies and making this world and our existence what we truly want it to be. So no big deal. It's just a weekend, right? But feel your feels. Allow yourself to do that. It's really important. So that's exciting. It's going to be fine. The other thing that actually came through this morning, and maybe this is just for me, but I'm going to share it with you anyway. Drink water, like a lot of water. And I say that because I always have an issue with that. But this morning, a message came through that was like, because of all of the releasing that we're doing and the energy shifting that we're doing, our actual cells need more hydration to flush the old stuff out. So make a commitment to yourself this weekend to really flush your system out with some water. Maybe put a little lemon in there to kind of wake the water up. Because we really need to start moving stuff through our body. If you enjoy doing yoga or Tai Chi, that would be a wonderful thing to do. Any type of breathing exercises, stretching, taking a walk, anything like that would be very good for you to help move this energy through your body, and just lots and lots of water, because we are being constantly upgraded. And it's a little exhausting and it's very taxing on our physical bodies. It's also exciting, and you'll have those moments of like, I feel so good. And then you'll wake up the next morning and you're like, why do I feel like I'm dying? And it's because parts of you are dying. And that's how I feel almost all the time. It's like, I'm so alive. Why am I dying? I'm so alive. And it's that back and forth, because as the old parts of you die, new parts can be born, right? So we have to kind of move through those transitions and help ourselves by giving our bodies what they need to face those challenges and to come through and have those upgrades really integrate. So without further ado, I do have a card to pull for your weekend. Work Your Light is back. I don't even know if you guys can see cards with this light. Can you? I don't think so. But anyway, it's the Work Your Light deck that I use quite frequently. And you'll see what it is for you today. Reminder that October's energy, animal energy, is the hawk. I hear a child. So yes, October's energy is the hawk. In case you did not check out the October energy video. I'm gonna sneeze too, hold on. Okay. Goodness gracious. All right, are you ready? It is, and I don't think I've ever, oh my God. Some people I know are going to freak out about this card. I've never pulled this card from this deck before. It's called Sisterhood of the Rose. Beauty and Devotion, Priestess, Mystic, and Teacher. And I don't know if you can see this at all. I'm so sorry. Can you? I will post it in the Facebook group. But basically, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know, 5 sisters. There's 4 pillars behind them, and this incredible triangle with the sun in the center and the ocean behind them. And it's really, really beautiful and intense. So I'm going to read that for you, Sisterhood of the Rose. It's always interesting to me when I pull a card from a deck I've had a long time that I've never seen before. That tells me energy has shifted, because I noticed that a lot of the same cards like to come out, and then all of a sudden, energy has changed. Okay, are you ready? Oh boy. The Sisterhood of the Rose is a lineage of priestesses and mystics who devoted their lives to serving humanity and seeding light consciousness all over the earth. A cross-section of ancient lineages, it is the path of devotion and beauty. Walking this path means being devoted to seeing and creating beauty wherever you go. The rose symbolizes the heart and the sacred geometry of all life. You are being called to notice the beauty around you, particularly in nature, and hear the whispers of Mother Earth. You are being called to spend more time in nature, as all the ancient secrets live there. I'm like dying right now. Mother Earth is constantly whispering. Spend time admiring her creations, and you will be rewarded with insight and grace. You're being called to take a little more time to both notice the beauty that exists all around you and contribute to the beauty of the world in your own way too. This could be through your own creations or in the little things, like how you dress to picking flowers for your home. Every time you devote your time to creating beauty, you harmonize the planet a little more, and the shift in vibration can be felt. So, that's that. Claudia, I know, I can't believe it. Okay, so I'll post this in the Facebook group, and that's just a perfect card for this weekend. So drop into your manifestations, keep your high note, drink lots of water. I love you guys, and I will see you Monday with Monday's energy update, and possibly some channeling with Peony, because I've been sitting on that. You know how I do. Love you guys. Have a great weekend. Mwah.